Day 79. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 29. Hello, and how have you been? Welcome to the Scripture Whispers of the Day. Have you ever wondered why sometimes life flows, and other times, everything feels blocked? Not because you're not trying, not because you don't believe, but something just feels off. Today we're not just talking about blessings and curses, we're uncovering Scripture whispers that speak directly into our everyday life. All these blessings will come on you and accompany you if you obey the Lord your God. But there's a condition attached to this: if you fully obey, not halfway. Not when it's convenient. Today this looks like doing what is right even when no one is watching, choosing integrity over quick gain, honoring God in small, unseen decisions. The truth is, partial obedience creates delayed frustration. You may be praying for open doors, but God is asking, are you aligning fully or selectively? Obedience should not be partial, it should be intentional. Another whisper from this passage is how the consequences unfold gradually. Each consequence is not instant destruction. It is confusion, frustration, effort without results. Sound familiar? Sometimes, people think, I'm getting away with this. But what's actually happening is a slow drift away from alignment. This could look like constantly working hard but seeing little progress, repeating the same mistakes in relationships, feeling spiritually dry despite being busy. This is not punishment for the sake of pain. It is correction, meant to bring awareness. Just know that consequences are not always immediate, but they are certain. When we look further, we are able to find whispers that show how much God cares about your environment, not just your heart. Blessings and consequences affect everything. Your home, your work, your finances, your health. Your spiritual life is not separate from your daily life. You can't say, I love God, but your actions in business, relationships, or leadership contradict that. God is not just asking for worship, He's asking for alignment in your systems, your routines, your decisions, your habits. Because what surrounds you often reflects what is happening within you. In another scripture whisper, we see where Moses reminds the people of everything God had done for them, and yet they still struggled to remain faithful. Why? Because people forget. Not intentionally, but gradually. Forgetfulness is a silent danger. Forgetfulness may look like taking answered prayers for granted, losing discipline after a breakthrough, only seeking God when things go wrong. The quiet truth is spiritual decline rarely starts with rebellion. It starts with neglect. You stop praying like before. You stop reflecting. You stop being intentional. And slowly, your fire fades. Not everything is revealed, but enough is given. The secret things belong to God. This is deeply comforting, because sometimes we ask, why is this happening? Why is my path different? Why is the answer delayed? And heaven seems silent. But here's what this teaches us. You don't need full understanding to walk in obedience. God may not show you everything, but He has shown you enough. Enough to forgive, stay consistent, choose what is right, keep trusting. Faith is not built on knowing everything. It is built on trusting what has already been revealed. Lastly, Deuteronomy chapter 29 makes it clear that the covenant was not just for individuals, but for generations. This means your obedience or disobedience has ripple effects. The values you pass to your children, the culture you build in your workplace, the example you set as a leader. You may think your choices are personal, but they are shaping families, communities, futures. Your choices affect more than just you. That decision to stay disciplined, to stay honest, to stay faithful, it is bigger than you. So what does all this mean for you, right now? It means this: God is not looking for perfection. He is looking for alignment. Not occasional effort, but intentional living. Not emotional moments, but consistent obedience. If things feel stuck, if life feels harder than it should, pause and ask, where do I need to realign? What small area have I been ignoring? What has God already shown me that I haven't acted on? Because sometimes, the breakthrough you're waiting for is on the other side of obedience you've been postponing. If you are seeking God, don't be discouraged. Today's whispers are not just warnings, they are invitations. Invitations to live intentionally, walk in alignment, experience a life that flows with purpose. You are not too far gone. You are not behind. You are simply being called back into alignment. And when obedience speaks, life begins to respond.